Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for SAT. We have been solving SAT math problems out of this book here, the official SAT study guide. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. The problem that we are about to solve is the one that you will find on page number 515. Please turn to page 515. Problem number 5 on page 515 is something that we did yesterday on day number 31. Today is our day number 32. Today is our lesson number 32. Is the problem that we did yesterday. I want to redo it. I want to redo it because yesterday I made a boo-boo and I knew that I made a mistake. I just couldn't catch it, and I didn't want to have to redo all the other problems that I had done before that one, all the other four, so I uploaded it. It's not a big thing, it's not a major mistake, but here's the mistake. In case you have not watched yesterday's video, look at question number 5 and we're going to redo it very quickly. We did this question in two different ways. The first method, I should have just stuck with it, and I should have been done with that method, and because it was straightforward, simple method. But then I had uncontrollable urge to do it in a second method, and that's where I made a mistake and I couldn't catch my mistake. Let me first explain the first method. Here's the triangle that is given to us. We are told that this is 58 degrees. We are told that that's a 37 degrees. That's a 58 degrees. That's a 37 degrees. 58, 37. We are told that the outside angle here, the outside angle is Z, the outside angle here is Y, and the outside angle here is X. And the question simply is, what's the sum of the X plus Y plus Z? What's the sum of X, Y, and Z? Here's what we did. 58 plus Z is a straight line. 58 plus Z is a straight line. That's 180. X plus, let's give this a name here. What did we call it? Oh, we had to first find this thing. The very first thing we did was this one. We had to find this part here, the missing part right here. This missing angle actually is 180 minus 37 plus 58. 37 plus 58, where did we do it? Right here. 37 plus 58. 37 plus 58 is 95. Therefore, this missing angle here is 85. This is 85 right here. This is not given to us. We figured it out here. So therefore, x plus 85 plus y plus 37 plus z plus 58 must equal 3 times 180, because this is z plus 58 is 180, y plus 37 is a straight line, that's a 180, and x plus 85 is a straight line, that's a 180. So this sum of all these three quantities equals 3 times 180, and then we put our x and y and z together. X plus y plus z, right here, x plus y plus z, put them together here, and here we get 85 plus 37 plus 58, and that must equal to 180, because it's the sum of the inside triangle, inside angles. It's the sum of the three angles in a triangle. 37 plus 58 plus 85. We don't have to add them up. They add up to 180. We know that. So that's 180. And this 3 times 180, we wrote that as 2 times 180 plus 180. So this 180 and this 180 cancels out, and we found out that x plus y plus z is simply 2 times 180, or 360. That was one method. In the second method, what I wanted to do is find these angles individually, x, y, and z, and then add them up. Here's the mistake what happened. This angle is 85. If this angle is 85, then x must be 95. X must be 95, because 95 plus 85, 95 plus 85, 5 plus 5 is 0, carry 1, and that's 180. X must be 95. That's the mistake I made here. I did not erase it from yesterday. It's still here. It says x equals to 85. It does not equal to 85. X equals to 95. And when we put down the correct value of x from here, I kept putting 85 here because I was looking at this part. That's not x, that's the inside part. The outside part is the x part, which is 95. Once you put a 95 here, 95 plus 143, which is the y. To find the y, we just do 180 minus 37, that's 143. To find z, we do 180 minus 58, and that's your z, 122. And when we add them all up, we get the same answer as before, 360. There you go. That's it. That was the mistake I could not catch yesterday, and obviously I wasn't going to go forever in the video. And I also didn't want to redo retake the whole thing. So So that's what it is. Let's go to the next page now. It's out of the way. I feel better now. Let's go to page number 516. We are on page 516. The very first problem on that page, number 6. Sometimes when you make a mistake and you try to catch that in a hurry, it takes longer to catch the mistake in a hurry. If 6x plus 4 equals 7, well, if 6x plus 4 equals 7, we know that 6x equals 3. Subtract 4 from both sides. What are they asking for? They're looking for the value of 6x minus 4. So therefore 6x minus 4 would be 3 minus 4. Subtract 4 from both sides. That's it. So 6x minus 4 equals 3 minus 4, which is negative 1. So that was question number 6. Let's look at question number 7. I'm going to erase this part. That's it. We're done with it. Question number 7, we're given a picture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is a pentagon. We're given a pentagon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it makes a circle. Now don't look at mine, because mine obviously is not very nicely drawn one. It's a circle. Look at look at the picture that they give you, where they tell you that they are all equal. In the circle above, oh, it tells you right there, it's a pentagon. What the hell? A, B, C, D, E is equilateral. So they are all equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. And they are all equals. 5 parts. Obviously 5 parts, hence the pentagon. 5 parts. It's equilateral, which is very important, which means that all of these sides are equal to each other, even though my picture does not show it. The question simply is, what's the ratio of the length of arc ABC? Arc ABC, here's your A, here's your B, and here is your C. Now arc ABC is made up of 2 parts, 1 and 2. Arc ABC is made up of 2 parts, let's call it 2P. What's the ratio of the length of the arc ABC to the length arc AEC? To the length arc AEC. AEC AEC A, B, C, D, E. AEC is made up of 1, 2, 3 parts. Arc AEC is a longer arc which is made up of 3 parts. That's all. That's all. Therefore the ratio is 2 to 3. The ratio is 2 to 3. The answer is B. The answer is B. Let's go on to the next one, number 8. Number 8 is also very straightforward. Number 8 is a level 2 problem. They are all level 2 problem on this page except number 9, which is a level 3. We'll come to it in a second. That's it, we're done with this thing. I'll give you a second. In number 8 it says, the tick marks are equally spaced on the number line shown above. Alright, which is very important. All the tick marks are equally spaced. So now we know what all these tick marks represent. This is -1 here, which we are told is A. And then we have 0 here at C. And right before it we have a B, which tells us that B is a -3/4, or rather negative quarter. A -1/4, then we have a -1/2, then we have a -3/4. So we have 1, 2, and then B, and then C, which is 0. And then we have a D right here, which is going to be +1/4, D, which is going to be +1/4. And then a 1/2, a 3/4, and a 1, which is E. E, which is 1. What is the question asking? Which of the lettered points has a coordinate equal to -1/2 squared? Oh, for crying out loud. -1/2 squared is simply +1/4. Because -1/2, a -1/2 times a -1/2, negative times negative is positive. First of all, it's positive, which means answer would have to be either D or E. Well, this is actually simpler than I thought. Negative times negative is positive, which means the answer, whatever the hell it is, got to be to the right of 0, and there are only 2 letters on the right of the 0, D and E. It could hardly be E, because 1/2 times 1/2 is not going to be E. Oh, this is for those people who they are hoping will not pay attention. We are not paying attention, and they might just go 1/2 plus 1/2. It is not half plus half, it's half times half, obviously. And half of half is a quarter. Half of half is a quarter. If you have a half a pizza in front of you and I say, could I have a half of that? And if you agree to give me half of your half a pizza, well, then you will have a quarter of the pizza and I'll have a quarter of pizza. Positive 1/4 is the answer. Answer is D. Number 9. Question number 9. We are told that T is more than W. How much greater is the sum of S and T? S and T. How much greater is the sum than the sum of S plus W? S plus W. Well, look, you could plug in numbers if you wanted to, but it's a very straightforward word. You're comparing this quantity versus this quantity. S appears in both of these quantities when you're comparing quantities. For example, if I ask you how much greater is 3 plus 5 versus 3 plus 7. Oh, sorry, T is the greater one. How much greater is 3 plus 7 versus 3 plus 5? This 3 plays no role. It appears in both quantities. So it's just how much greater is 7 T compared to W. How much greater is T compared to W? The T is greater by W by the amount of T minus W. Or 7 minus 5. That's all. So actually I did actually plug in numbers which I didn't want to. So let's plug in number. RT is equal to 7 and W is equal to 5. The question here is 7 and 5. It doesn't matter what S is. You can plug in any number that you want for S. I plugged in 3 for S here, but as you can see, it clearly plays no role. Basically what we're asking is how much 10 is how much greater than 8. 3 plus 7 right here. Where's my pointer? 3 plus 7, which is 10. The question is 10 is how much greater than 3 plus 5, which is same as asking 7 is how much greater than 5. The answer is 2, which with the symbols is going to be represented as 7 minus 5. T is how much greater than W? T is greater than W by the amount of T minus W. They're different, obviously. The answer is C. The answer is C. That's it for today. We'll do the next page tomorrow on day number 33. On the next page, the questions are going to get a little bit more difficult, obviously, as we go higher up in the number. On the page that we just finished, almost all of them were level 2 except one. On the next page, they are all level 3. No level 4 or 5 yet, but they're all level 3. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye now.